Hello, beautiful soul. How are you? I hope you're well. Welcome to Mel's Mindful Musings. I came for a walk in the woods this morning and it's all frosty again. After having more milder weather, it's all gone really frosty and the sun was shining. It's coming in through the trees. It's just beautiful. And as I came to sit at my log, that I often do, that I see as another one of my offices, there was a little white feather stuck to the log. And I chose to see that as a symbol of hope, my choice. It lifted me. And as I saw the buds just starting to peek through on the plants in the garden, I saw that as a sign of new growth, of feeling hopeful. So I wanted to show you something today, because this caught me. It was sitting in the sunlight on my shelf. Look at that beautiful quartz crystal cluster. And as I saw the sun shining on it in the window, again, I was full of hope. It just lifted me. It was a picture that lifted. I allowed it to lift me. I could either walk past it and just ignore it, or stop and look at it and allow that energy to fill me and to lift me. These things I do feel are a choice. And as I heard the birds singing, I allowed that to lift me. There was a woodpecker here a short while ago. I allowed that to lift me. And so when I pulled the inspirational card this morning, surround yourself with people who will lift you higher. And I thought, this doesn't have to just be people we know. I thought, is it about what we watch, who we listen to? There has never been a time, in my lifetime certainly, where there has been so much information and people to watch and listen to and things to watch and listen to. In the whole of history, I don't think there's ever been so much information available to us. And yesterday, I decided to watch a video about how the lungs work. And it was by a doctor, and it was so detailed, and I thought, my goodness, this is available to me free of charge. And there is so much available to us that can lift us. So when I pulled the next inspirational card, change the scenery, I decided to come and walk in the woods, but I thought, no, this is more to do with change the scenery in my mind, to allow that that change from the darker to the lighter, because I chose to notice things that were filling me with hope. I allowed them to fill me with hope, because I think that's where my boundaries are. I have to allow it, because two people can look at the same thing and one can still see the darkness and one can see the light. And I do feel that very often that certainly I know is a choice of mine that I make every day. And when I looked at that crystal and I thought, how amazing is that? That grew in the earth and then it was attached to a rock there. And that's how it grew. And I was filled with wonder and awe at the amazing things that go on in our world. There is much that can make us move more towards that dark side. But I do believe we have the choice to what we allow ourselves to stick with for a long period of time. You can still be aware of what's going on around you and then choose to maybe what will lift you. I can't believe that I can now choose. Years ago, you had to watch, had a choice of about 4 channels and that was it. Now we have thousands, and amongst that, there must be at some point we are making a choice what we link into and what we allow into our mind. So I watch people that lift me, that make me laugh, that have what I feel is a good take and a balanced take on the world. And I will then sometimes say, right, I want to watch an episode of a program that might have been from years ago, but I can now just choose to watch that. And it lifts me and it gives me hope. Because for me, it is that moment by moment. And knowing that the sun has risen again today and I've woken up and I'm alive. And for that, I am grateful, and that is a blessing, because many don't. So if I start there and then just see what's around me, allow that wonder and that hope to fill me, to be hope filled with hope, rather than ignore everything that is wondrous and feel less full of hope, hopeless. So I hope you have a hope-filled day, and go looking for what lifts you. Listen to people that lift you, watch things that lift you. And I hope this has helped. So I wish you a wonderful day, and I'll see you soon. Bye.